Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Crossroads public match for you. But before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Server pop today is 2:20. It's about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on December 19th, the first day this has come out. A few minutes late because we were recording that beginning intro. Anyways, officers for today, CSA you have Simple Joe, Willie Pete, Cletus Buckbreaker, Patriotic Rebel, and for the artillery you have Scooter McGee and Bill's Barksdale, whereas on the Union side you got Krabby Brute, Arthur Salem, Homeless, Banana, Soulkeeper, and then for the artillery you have Drax. In balance is looking great. CSA has 8 on artillery, Union has 5, so 4-man infantry in balance towards Union, and our server size is 220. Stepping in is Corded. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Corded.
Let's go. So, what's the strategy for this map, Corded? I know you know.
Dude.
You've seen this map so many times.
Okay, so this specific, what is this? Crossroads. The area I'm familiar with, but I've never seen the map, which is such a weird feeling to have.
Indeed.
You'd be playing the game for 4 or 5 years. Having a new map is just so strange. I can't even tell who spawns where.
And we'll get to that soon, at least from my vantage point. Anyways, the first few minutes, Union just charged straight through, and they broke through CSA completely. I mean, they've charged both artillery positions. You have the point of contention here. CSA spawning way to the south-southwest down the road. And CSA respawns are moving in, but there's a USA company there already. Circling back to where the last CSA infantry group is and most of the Union Army, they're about to collide into each other on these hay bales. So,
oh my god!
missed a little of that intro charge, but we can obviously see the result with CSA already hitting engaged within 7 minutes of the round starting. Union halfway through battle ready. I think the ticket balance is great. So
it's strange to me how much artillery there is. There's like 2 per side.
Yep, on all the maps, and they're positioned.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm from
seriously, all of them?
Yeah, I've watched.
Oh my gosh!
I think this is my 9th one watching in a row. I've almost watched the whole rotation.
Okay.
But yeah, it's wild. I mean, artillery is basically placed on the point of contention too. Those lovely pop-up messages of your artillery's been taken, your artillery's been captured. They show up non-stop.
Yeah.
So
are there any places you've seen that we haven't been to, even with conquest and contention?
I'd have to. I don't. Probably. Yes. You fight over
Stand up to reload, gentlemen. Stand up to reload.
CSA shooting range. You fight CSA shooting
Yeah.
range. You fight CSA artillery range. You fight Union artillery range and the Union main camp. But I haven't
Nice.
seen 3 of the maps. I don't remember. That's what happens when you record a lot. But
Yeah.
anyways, what?
A lot of team kills from artillery.
Oh boy, we love that. So Union's
They
cleared
broke
out
the
the whole
fence,
map.
though.
Yeah, the snake fence destruction. Are they trying to move the guns through? That's probably
I guess so.
why.
I mean, the places where they spawn is pretty bad.
It is. So Union's wiped 3 CSA flags. 1 brave CSA soul has picked up the flag furthest from CSA spawn, but he just died, and the 5-minute despawn timer just reset. So CSA's not going to be able to get that flag back. So you may think you're a hero if you do that, but if the flag is so far away from your main spawn, you should not bother with it at all. Krabby Brute's pulling his guys away from the point. They are moving through it, though, but they do not intend to cap.
I don't see any Union people in their spawn, from what I can see. I see CSA is pretty far from the point.
Yeah, and the thing, Union's attacking too, so Union's got to be really far back if CSA is that far back.
Yeah.
It's nice. Most of these maps are extremely big. They're like, the devs say they're close to Dunker Church size, but they feel a lot bigger. So I appreciate that, especially with the larger server pop. But a lot of the maps are very open, similar to this one.
I'm trying to look around these boundaries.
CSA's starting to push up. They have a company or 2 moving through point, but they're very scattered, and more importantly, they're very outnumbered. Union gonna start shooting into them. They only have 1 flag, which just got shot down. And this is going to be a curb stomp for Union. CSA is so spread out right now. Union just started that round playing aggressive, and CSA never really recovered. And I mean, that's the thing, too, when you're coming up on unfamiliar land that you have to defend. You don't know where the best spots are to defend, and the attackers can kind of maneuver that a little easier. So, Union's about to hit engage.
Well, I'd say one good place is kind of around this pond, where you have the defilade, and also the forest, which in normal time of the year would be a lot better concealment.
Yep. Are you just saying around the pond entirely? What side of the pond? Which direction?
I mean, it could be just like around entirely, but more so the northwest side of it, where you can see some of these guys are down here in defilade.
Yep. That's a very nice spot indeed.
I've seen this probably on point too.
Hopefully.
Well, I guess not.
The points are really weird. It was nice. It's nice to commentate over like the Antietam, Harpers Ferry, South Mountain because at least we played that for years and we know what the boundaries are. But this, it's going in blind.
Yeah.
Which is neat. But Union's about to collapse on CSA Company moving through the woods. CSA, you're not winning this game if you don't work together, which they have 2 flags with them, but why is CSA going super past the point? Even though these are new maps and there's new areas, there's still rules you can follow. And I don't know what these 2 CSA companies are trying to do. The first DPRK. That's a tag.
All the Union is sticking together pretty much.
That's really what I've kind of seen for whoever wins, which every recording I've done so far, the attackers have won every single time. That's great. And Union's collapsing in, and they're bye-bye. CSA's about to lose 2 more flags and probably going to take losses, if not get very close.
It wouldn't be too bad, but CSA kind of have to support each other. They're very spread out, and Union's just able to defeat in detail. If the rest of the CSA were to come up and like take these houses, and basically take some ground from the Union, it'd be better. But it's like CSA is only fighting with one group at a time against this large Union horde.
So CSA's down the whole morale stage. I mean, the only way they have a shot at this round is by letting the Union cap that point to regain those tickets. It's the only time I've seen a close match tonight is when the attackers cap the point. So Simple Joe's moving his guys up to the house like you mentioned. So they took that. Union's probably going to try to sniff them out, though, and then charge them. But CSA is 1 morale stage from going into breaking. And this is going to be a short recording, if that happens.
Hey, kid, me too.
Oh, my goodness. I like the coal animation when it pops out of a present. So, Krabby Brutes moving his guys out. Union left. Looks like 2 more Union companies are following him. CSA, the other half of the team that is still alive, is at that house now shooting at Arthur Salem's guys.
Dude, should we just charge him? Should we just fucking charge?
And they're gonna. Arthur Salem's gonna charge. I think Union, the other 3/4 of the team is gonna charge and collapse. Well. I think Arthur Salem's guys, they got beat back, but the rest of the Union team is rolling up, and it ain't gonna be much longer before they're all dead.
They gotta be careful and get those flags out. They're gonna get surrounded.
If I were CSA, I would go northeast and get the 2 other flags that are down on your team right now.
Yeah, you could do that. Run them through the forest back to safety.
Yep. And it looks like they're heading that direction. Union's starting to charge, though, on the house, and they're probably going to get pursued. They're going to take a lot of losses here. One of the CSA flags didn't leave. Adobe Wan Kenobi. That's a very funny name. He's trying to run through the Union line to get out, and the Union flag bearer is chasing the CSA flag bearer. And he's dead.
Oh, look at him run. Look at him run.
So, CSA, they're actually going to make it. They get one of the flags up. They're going to get the second one, but they lost one. So they have 3 right now. And Union's continuing to pursue after reorganizing for a split second. Oh, maybe not.
I can't believe.
How long have you played this update, Corden?
I installed it like 10 minutes ago.
Let's go. So this is your first reaction.
This is my first map. Yeah.
What area is this?
Huh?
What area is this? It's drill camp, but I don't know if there's any content. I don't.
No, there's not.
There's
Not that I can remember. It's a picket patrol map though. I know that.
Because there's like a big old triangle. I don't know what that's called in terms of like a roundabout, but a triangle roundabout in the center of the map.
I don't know what that's called.
On point.
But yeah. Call it Crossroads now.
No,
Crossroads. Yeah, it's true. What
Yeah.
an answer.
Go,
Raiders are shifting right.
And TSA's trying to pull out. They need to get the flags out.
let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
And Union's going to follow this. CSA companies that were spawning in are taking back the house. CSA's playing a little loop-de-loop game. Just running in circles.
Put them all down.
You have no stamina.
I will say, watching these battles in snow, the soldiers are most of the time silhouetted.
Yeah.
It's actually, especially when they're in shade, like most of the Union line is right now. And
Thanks.
so
Yeah.
again,
Never expected them to just drop a non-historical skirmish mode.
I'm so happy. I know there was a couple of us that kept mentioning in the War Rights Discord for a while. And they actually did it.
Yeah, we need to defend the damn point.
13 maps too.
Play near our spawn.
I mean, that's a good amount. Drill camp. The drill camp map is very big.
Very huge. Like,
Them
and all these
camping
maps.
I mean,
out would be the best thing they can
Yeah, I think even in like Antietam, there's still areas that none of the game modes have touched.
And even if, I mean, you could repeat a lot of the areas that we do fight on, just change the direction that we fight in, and it's different, kind of.
Get out the point. Get out
Yeah.
Get out the point. Out the point.
Any second now, CSA is about to hit. Breaking Union is going through the point, trying to pursue CSA. Some sitting in that little defilade that Corden was talking about earlier, by the pond. Pool. I guess it's a pool now that you can trade, or I guess tread through the water.
Maybe I think can't go through all of it. I think it's too deep. Well, maybe not.
Sir, can we invade this house?
War of Rights Mythbusters, episode number, what, 3 or 4? I don't remember.
I do wonder if there would be any kind of benefit to that, to going through the water instead of around. I would say probably not. I don't think it'd be worth it in almost any case.
No. It's actually kind of neat. There's, on the CSA drill camp, if you're looking at the targets at the infantry shooting range, to your left, there's like some barns and stuff. In between the barns and the shooting range, there's like a bunch of little ponds or whatever.
At
You
the
can go
CSA
through.
range,
Yeah.
yeah, we use those a lot.
And they were fighting through those today, or at least Union was moving through them. It was
Nice.
kind of neat. Anyways, Union's just trying to track down CSA. This has been a,
All we do.
I don't know.
Oh,
CSA is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
CSA's cheese and Union's mice or mouse or whatever.
CSA is not gonna be able to force Union to cap because that's just not gonna
If they all leave the game at the same time.
happen.
I mean, a couple.
Sometimes I still can't get over soldiers carrying huge candy canes,
I
especially an officer.
have only used the candy cane once, and it was last year. Because that build just came in today. CSA hits break, and that's gonna be the end of the round. Yeah, when they released Snow, the candy cane presence crap wasn't in here because they needed a new build, and I guess this makes sense why that build was delayed.
You know, right to the west of Point, I think that's the shortest stone wall I've ever seen. Like freestanding stone wall, and it's got the half stone wall.
West of Point. How
Yeah,
far west?
directly west, directly
Oh
west
my
northwest.
goodness. You're saying
It's
short
just
as
there.
in width. That's funny.
It's not connected to anything.
Engage braking is crazy. Engage braking.
And
is
Union's gonna cap and win any quarter. Your thoughts?
Well, we definitely have to learn the maps.
Definitely.
Okay, I think I see people coming from Union main spawn now. That's a long way away.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, there's some big maps.
Which I appreciate, because the larger server sizes, because Progress Mill on 400 players, it's you sit and shoot or you brain dead charge as Union and you pray you win, and most of the time that doesn't happen. So I like the big maps. It's like Conquest and Contention are great. They're big maps, large armies, something's always happening. If you have these small maps, there's not a lot of tactics involved. But anyways, not much to say about this round. Union just kind of swept. Also, why are there 4 Union flags there? Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Corder, for coming on. If you want to support the channel more, we have a Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, in the description, we have a bunch of links to lovely things like Discord, merch, X, Instagram, and TikTok. But anyways, we will see you all in the next one. I appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.